Welcome back, riders. Memorial Day weekend. I'm here starting off at Six Flags over Georgia, new for the YouTube channel at least. It's 5 o'clock currently on Friday. I don't know how busy it is. Batman's been sending a lot of empty rows, so maybe not too bad. It did just stop raining too, like scattered thunderstorms all day and stuff, but we should be clear for now. So I don't really know how to gauge this parking lot, but I don't think it's gonna be too busy. But yeah, I'm excited to be back here. I've been here 2014, 2016, and last year. In 2014, 2016, I really liked it. And then last year, I mean, I'm willing to admit they have a great ride lineup, but last year, pretty much everything else was just subpar. I wasn't too impressed. So hoping all the operations and all that, or at least somewhat on the upswing. So let's go find out. So I'm only gonna have a little less than 3 hours here, which is fine because I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Once I'm done here for the day, we're gonna head over to Fun Spot America Atlanta. I'm assuming the weather's gonna be fine, but we're gonna head there afterwards. They close at 10 for some night rides on Air Force One. And then we're gonna do pretty much the same thing tomorrow. Alrighty, just a twisted cyclone. I got assigned row 7 and she wouldn't let me change. And given that, honestly, that was still pretty good. It's a little short, but RMC's RMC, man. But I'm gonna get on a bigger and better one later tonight. Alrighty, I did Georgia Scorcher. That's a great coaster. It's a lot of fun. Have a good time. That ride was a little weird. So, like, the seats and probably this humidity is like so sticky. Once I got in my seat, like my shorts and my shirt like wouldn't move, so it was kind of uncomfy, but not like in the traditional way a stand-up coaster is usually uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know, that was kind of weird, but other than that, great. Well, I was gonna do Daredevil Dive here, but it's down, sending empties. I'm like, oh well, I'll just do Goliath then. Well, had stuck at the lift, the base of the lift, so I guess I'm gonna go down the ramp. Silver Dollar City Who, this little ramp right here. Ooh, it's a workout. I'm going to be completely honest, I totally forgot this existed, but no train, so not getting on it this trip to Georgia. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it within the last couple of days, but within the last day or two, I totally forgot about this, so no 2 credits for me. Just did Riddler Mindbender, and yeah, I am most definitely taking that over All-American Triple Loop. It's really just you know, because the layout's great on All-American Triple Loop too, but this is just so much more re-rideable, and I feel like that specific ride wasn't as trimmed as last year when I was here, because you know, everyone likes to complain about the whole refurb, but post-refurb, that's definitely the best ride I've ever had on it, which I've probably only done like 3, but still, I'll take it. Alrighty, today's dinner. Philly cheesesteak, you could get it at this place outside Mindbender. It's actually only mobile order only, so kind of a tidbit, I guess, for you guys. I like it, it's good. Just got off of the famous Batman at Six Flags Over Georgia, and it's true. It's the best Batman. Why? Who knows? I don't know, but it's the best. That thing hauls. It's awesome. Something of note for Friday night before Memorial Day, it's not busy at all, really. Like, even Batman, I could have had a re-ride. I chose not to, since I still have one at home and I'd rather do Goliath and other stuff, but it's not that bad here. I'll take it. Here it is. Oh, this is worse than anything at Silver Dollar City. I mean, except the cave, but like in the park, there's nothing worse than this. Alrighty, I'm in the middle of a Goliath marathon here, empty station. No re-rides, but still, you get on the next train every single time. This is a fantastic B&M. I wish they made them like this these days. So freaking good. Oh. This whole entire group is about to do a train takeover on a 9-row B&M. Props, major props. End up staying here till close, which wasn't really a plan. I was gonna leave like 30 minutes early or so to get a couple more rides on Air Force One, but I was riding Goliath and I couldn't say no, especially because I don't know what it's gonna be like here tomorrow. I was here Memorial Day weekend last year and it was an absolute mess, but today it was a walk-on, so I figured I'll take advantage of it while I can. So 10 rides in total on Goliath, and then 1 each on Batman, Riddler Mindbender, Scorcher, and Twisted Cyclone. So pretty good, and we got a good nightcap too. Let's head on to Fun Spot in America, Atlanta. Alrighty, we made it to Fun Spot America, Atlanta. We got a little less than an hour, like 55 minutes, so doing pretty good. I hadn't seen any signs of life at Erie until just now. You could probably hear it in the background. So yeah, just lap it till close. That's the only thing we're gonna do today. Tomorrow I'll do more of the park, but today just Erie. Well, that didn't last long. They were stuck on the brake run. They were like doing the whole, oh, we don't know how long it's gonna take. So whatever, I guess. I think that's a maintenance guy literally running there right now. So hopefully he'll be up soon. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of have to use the bathroom, so maybe I'll go do that. Do the ENF miler, perhaps. My first evac credit. So yeah, I don't know. We'll find something to do. Welcome back, riders, to day 2 of our Georgia expedition. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I couldn't decide if I wanted to like split each day in Georgia into individual vlogs or combine them. And then yesterday I completely forgot to film an outro at Fun Spot America Atlanta. So I think that's a sign to just combine the 2 days. So yeah, last night ended up with 8 rides on Air Force One. Every single one of them except one of them was in the back left. Ran into AF1 James and my buddy Kevin, so it was a good time. I'm here, Six Flags Over Georgia. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's a thunderstorm currently right now. It's weird. The forecast has been like, oh, it's not going to rain most of the day, but there might be some like spots, and I guess we're in one of those spots right now. So no coasters are running right now. The park's actually technically not open for another 15 minutes, but I'm just going to wait it out in my car because you guys know me, I hate getting wet. So maybe if there's a break, I'll try to run in. Maybe do some like Monster Mansion or something. But yeah, so just kind of chilling right now. But when we get in, you guys will be able to see. Not sure exactly what I want to do in the park today. I think I want to split my time evenly between Six Flags and Fun Spot. I need to do like the back of the park at Over Georgia, and I need to do like everything else except Air Force at Fun Spot. So yeah, hopefully the rain doesn't impact too much of the day, but right now it is. Alrighty, the current time is 10:55, so the park opens technically in 5 minutes. Excuse me, I just saw some crazy lightning, but as you can see, it's not raining, so I'm gonna risk it. I feel like I'm going to regret this and I'm going to be caught in some rain somewhere, but I kind of have to use the bathroom, and I could probably find something to eat or something. And I did see him. I did see him cycling some of the flat rides, and I think it's called Gotham City over here. So yeah, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit, but I don't really feel good about it, but oh well, you only live once. I guess I forgot to add that the forecast says it's going to be thunderstorm rain for the next hour, so that's kind of another reason why I'm a little apprehensive. I looked at the radar and it looks like, you know, we're supposed to be in rain right now, but it's not even drizzling, so we'll find out how this goes. The Savannah Bananas. Damn, alrighty. Well, sure enough, I'm wet. Go figure, who saw that coming. slowly making my way through the park. No coasters open still, but I kind of want to eat at JB's if I could get there. And Monster Mansion's right there too, so that's kind of the plan, but I'm advancing very slowly. Alrighty, we got boneless wings, honey barbecue, really fresh, tastes good. Monster Mansion is closed, so maybe later, but for now, food. Here is your Memorial Day weekend construction update on the all-new Georgia Surfer. Yeah, I don't know about this coming this year. Maybe later, but I don't think it's coming anytime before June. Ooh, Superman cycling, okay. Yeah, it's not raining anymore, sun's out. At least it's starting to poke out a little bit, so. Monster Mansion never opened. Does it not open in the rain? I don't know. But I figured I'd go to Justice League since I would think that'd be the only thing that's open, so. But it seems like everything's about to open, so let's get some rides in. So here's something kind of interesting. This brick wall, I imagine like this is only here because of the hill. If you put this on an extremely flat plot of land, you probably don't need that. Like there's not one on this end, but kind of a over Georgia, you know, unique aspect, I guess. This is my first time doing this Justice League, and they got this really cool statue. Why doesn't Great America get this? Bogus. Already just saved Metropolis yet again, this time in Georgia. I like that one more than Great America. There's a lot more fog, but I will say the first screen, like the first room was so dark I couldn't see a thing, and I did not win in my car. There was someone behind me who beat me by like 2,000 points, but still in the top 1%, so I'll take that. First coaster of the day is Great American Scream Machine. I did the back row. The return leg's pretty good. The leg out there is, I wouldn't say it's awful. I'm pretty lucky. I never rode this when it was like really, really bad. Only this year and last year, so. But yeah, it's solid, it's fine. Just got off of Superman, and you can tell that one's custom. I like it. It was meant for that plot of land. You know, I have a clone at home, so I sometimes stay away from clones, but I wanted to make sure I did that one because it's really cool with the terrain. Still though, last year Memorial Day weekend, one train. Today, one train, which doesn't totally make sense to me because they were cycling two for like block checks and stuff this morning. I saw two, and there's two, I mean, they're on both stations, but they're only using one side, and they're not using both trains, so I don't get that, but okay. This is always so crazy to me, the track and this staircase. That's crazy. Got a Zen ride on this thing. Whoa. It's pretty cool. I'll tell you what, I can't imagine this ride before the new trains, those first 3 inversions. That would have been nasty. But as it is, I like this ride. It's a lot of fun. Just got off the Sky Screamer here. I haven't been on one of these in a couple years, so I figured why not? I've never been on this one, there's no line. Maybe just a tad short, but otherwise really good. Pick up some good speed, and you can see downtown Atlanta and the rest of the park. So overall, thumbs up. And you know, Condor, Great America, probably on borrowed time. Those things have been dropping. I don't want to say dropping like flies, but they're so hard to find because it's just hard to find parts and stuff. So when that eventually bites the dust, I feel like this would be a perfect replacement. however tall it might be. At least 200, I would hope, but I don't know. It's just me spitballing. All right, figured I'd give this a whirl too. No line, and I'm gonna miss the opening weekend of Sky Striker most likely, so I'll get my fix in here. All right, this might be my version of heaven. Mozzarella sticks on a meal plan. I'll let you know how it is. All right, super fresh. Look at that, piping hot. Unfortunately though, I don't know if I can open this one-handed. There we go. These look like the same ones I see everywhere else at amusement parks, so I'll let you guys know. Ooh, damn. All right, yeah, these are the same that you can find at pretty much any other amusement park that has mozzarella sticks, but at least they're on the snack plan here. Monster Mansion. I wish I was around in more Six Flags. It's so cute and fun, and it's a dark ride, you know? It's pretty good quality. It does smell though, which is weird. Other than that though, big thumbs up. Just got off of the De La Nega, question mark, mine ride. That's okay one, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of whatever, but figured I'd do it anyways. Now I'm here outside Acrophobia, where unfortunately it's been closed all day yesterday and today, so that's a bummer. That's a good drop tower, but I guess I'll have to come back. Oh darn. Just got off a Georgia Cyclone. I was kind of thinking to myself, it's so weird because in my opinion, Georgia Cyclone is easily the second best coaster in the park. But at the same time, it's like, I ride it once and I'm like, I'm good. And it's not so much because of the ride itself, it's just because Air Force One is 40 minutes away and is so much better. And then at the same time, number one would be Goliath, in my opinion, which is the best B&M Hyper, in my opinion. So it's like, even though Georgia Cyclone is so good, it's like, I do it once and I'm like, okay, let's move on. So it's so weird. Because even Blue Hawk I did twice, but I don't know. Maybe especially because I got the back row this time. Maybe if I got row 7 again, but I don't know. It's weird. The park is really starting to get a little busy, which is fine because I'm leaving soon. I have the flash pass anyways, but now that the sun's like out, people are coming out too. Just got off 2 rides on Goliath Road 9 in the right. That thing's a beast, man. Best B&M not named Fury, in my opinion. But now I'm going down the big ramp. Speaking of Dare Double Dive, over here, even though the park has been mostly empty yesterday and today, it's still like half an hour, which for Dare Double Dive, I'm gonna pass, especially because I did Anubis like 6 times last summer, which is Dare Double Dive with a launch, and launches are better than vertical lifts. So I'm fine with missing that on this trip. All right, so here's an update on Kid Flash. We got part of this train has arrived, but otherwise a ghost town. They've been working on the lift. Not today, it doesn't look like, but here's this. What a mess. Skyline, what are we doing? Yeah, I guess I'll have to come back for these credits if they aren't dead by the next time I come here. Also, look at this. This queue is horrid with the sun. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. And then here's this. Blah, blah, blah. We contracted Skyline to build a coaster. We're sorry. That's basically what they're saying. Just got off a Riddler Mindbender. I wanted to see if my ride yesterday was a fluke or not. Did row 9 this time, which was actually better because I had more leg room to move my legs back. So that little like shin bar, it bothered me yesterday, but it wasn't too bad today. So that was good. And the ride was just as good. It was hardly trimmed. So good on Six Flags for fixing it up a little bit. That was really good. Well, I picked a good time to end my Goliath marathon. So originally, you know, I'm not that hungry, so I was just gonna leave the park, but I noticed this on the way out. It's a flatbread, and then you get chips to go, so I'll just save these for my road trip tomorrow to Carowinds or something. And then look at this. Not bad for Six Flags. I made it out the park. That flatbread, I don't order flatbreads a lot, so I don't have a lot to compare it to, but I thought that was pretty good. Honestly, I would recommend it if you guys come out here, but that's gonna do it for Six Flags Over Georgia this weekend. I know when I started the vlog, I said I really enjoyed my time here in 2014 and 16, and then I came here last year, excuse me, came here last year, and it just wasn't firing on all cylinders. There was a lot to dislike with the operations and interactions with employees and stuff like that. Well, I'm happy to report that it was a lot better, both yesterday and today. I didn't have any negative encounters with an employee this time. Operations were better. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. You can't just flip a switch like that. I wouldn't say I'm overwhelmed with how much better it was, but it was better, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. So hopefully they keep doing good, keep improving. B&Ms are loud. But yeah, it's a good step for them. I'm very happy. As for today specifically, I got on every single coaster except Daredevil Dive. I also missed both Kid Flashes and I guess the new water coaster. But other than that, I think I did every coaster. I even did the Sky Screamer, the Zamperla Discovery, Justice League. So it was a pretty solid day, and like the ride collection here is fantastic. So I definitely love coming here, especially for Goliath. I did 5 rides today, so 15 between yesterday and today. So great stuff. But now we're off to Fun Spot America, Atlanta. Just rolled up to Fun Spot America, Atlanta. Parking lot's the busiest I've ever seen it. Granted, that's not saying a whole lot, but yeah, a little busy. We'll take it. Just got off Hurricane on the back row. That thing's fun. That's some good air, and that was actually less janky than I remember. So yeah, that's a big thumbs up for me. I just got off a paratrooper, and I have a confession. This might shock you, but I seriously cannot confirm if I have ever been on any paratrooper. I cannot like verify any time I have. I feel like I probably have, but I just can't remember any time I have. So for all intents and purposes, this might have been my first ever ride on a paratrooper, and I specifically want to do this one because it runs backward. And to be honest, the backwards menu was sick. Like, it was fun, but I was kind of feeling it a little bit. Forwards was a lot of fun though. It felt like you were going fast, and I kind of like the movement. So definitely a thumbs up for me. Welcome back, riders. I'm pretty much dead at this point. I am 17 rides in on Air Force One, and I still have 2 hours left. So, but yeah, no, like I'm actually feeling pretty dead. I'm very tired. I don't know if the ride drained me and or just all this travel I've been doing recently is catching up to me, but I'm feeling it. But every row was filled. They wouldn't let me re-ride for the next ride, I guess. So I'm gonna go do the right thing and go to the bathroom and get some water, and then we'll close out the ride for the rest of the night. So yeah, but yeah, whew, I'm feeling it. Alrighty, the current time is 9:39, so I technically have 21 more minutes, but I'm calling it quits, which is not like me. Usually when I like travel somewhere where I don't go all the time, you know, like Fun Spot Atlanta, I'm staying till close. I'm squeezing out every second I can get. But I'm at 25 rides right now on Aerie, which is such a nice number. And the crew right now, isn't really firing on all cylinders. The last cycle time was 13 minutes because they spent 5 minutes trying to convince a little girl to ride that didn't want to ride. And because of that, it's like a 2-train wait now. And, you know, like I said, 25 is a nice number. So tomorrow's a long day, so I'm just gonna head out. 20 minutes is 20 minutes. 25 rides is good enough too. So not like me, like I said, but I think it's understandable given the circumstances. Also, these bathrooms close at park close. So yesterday when I was leaving, I really had to go to the bathroom and I couldn't go because they were closed. So today, now that I'm leaving early, I will be able to go to the bathroom because I have to drive like 65 minutes back to where I'm staying. So yeah, I'm not too upset about this move, but it is rare. So actually on my way out, I forgot Hurricane existed, so I gave that another whirl in the back row. And for that ride, the restraint wasn't touching me at all. But unfortunately, it wasn't much different than a normal ride, at least in my opinion. But it was fun to get on that again. So that is going to do it from Georgia as a whole. That was a great 2 days here. I didn't spend the entirety of Memorial Day weekend here. I'm heading to Carowinds. Last year, though, I did the entirety of Memorial Day weekend here. So I don't know if this is the start of a tradition or not. It was just kind of more by chance, more than anything. But if it is tradition now, it's not a bad one because, you know, the ride collection at Six Flags Over Georgia is super good. And, you know, they were shaky operation-wise last year, but this year I was, you know, pretty happy. And Fun Spot America, you just have one of the best RMCs in the world with no line. Or one of the best roller coasters in the world, I really should say. So yeah, great 2 days. Off to Carowinds. Thanks for checking out the video. Check out the Carowinds vlogs coming up. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Push down, pull up, exit to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and go have your greatest day yet. Choo-choo, bye.